Cavallero makers.
Strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover.
No, easy, hold on.
As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzer, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Sup, pussies.
I'm blown away because so you know our new press secretary, Caroline Levitt?
Yeah, our sweetheart. America's sweetheart.
Yeah. Agreed. And I would, looking at her doing all that, I would be like, man, she's super cute, whatever. Dude, she's not cute. She is. And I just looked this up to someone in our fucking locals chat. She's smoking hot. Like, she's not.
Whoa.
She's not kind of cute, dude.
Mama.
She is not kind of cute. She's smoking hot, dude.
She's just modest.
Woo!
I'm sorry, I walked away. Who's this donkey face bitch?
It's our new press
Yeah,
secretary.
no, honestly, she's just modest when she dresses for the White House. She's always got like the fucking.
Holy shit, that's the press secretary?
Yeah, dude. That's her after having a kid, bro. I'm on her Instagram.
Yo, that's
first off, she thick.
Boy.
She thick.
Yeah.
She thick.
I just think honestly the outfits she wears are just really modest and kind of like.
Dude, I was looking up at her old photos and I'm like, God damn.
Almost like she's a professional and she's good at her job.
I wonder what other job she's good at.
Yeah, still though,
she's probably good at like 3 or 4 of them.
Bro.
Yeah, she's all right, I guess.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe if I was like, last call.
Nice fucking camel toe thirst traps.
Press secretary.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's fuck it. Dude, she's hot, dude.
She's all right.
Yeah, well, just because she's not black, Mersh. We all
You do that thing with the guys too. He's like, I'd let her suck my dick. That was always my favorite thing guys would say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd let her. You're such a good guy.
What a nice guy.
How very generous of you.
I'd take a live with a team.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And as a
Ew.
gift,
Aw.
to you, the second hour will only be for locals and patrons.
I'll bet you guys $50 he said it to us before he's even said it to his wife yet.
Nah.
Pay up. Pay up.
No, I did say it. I did say Happy Valentine's Day to her. I did say it this morning. I did. And she told me to shut up. Well, no.
Yeah, he's like, good morning, happy Valentine's Day. Shut up, stupid. It's like Colin Quinn. He's married to Colin
That's
Quinn.
her in the morning. In the morning, yeah.
Shut up, stupid. Nobody cares about Valentine's Day, all right? You fucking dummy.
Yeah, she's not very nice in the morning.
Yeah, why don't you go get me some flowers,
You don't
dummy?
want to do
so they
your
can just
tight five around me till I've
put them
had
in
my
a vase and
coffee.
they're just going to die anyway, stupid.
You watch Tough Crowd?
Yeah, I've been rewatching some old Tough Crowd, and oh my god, I forgot how like jingoistic and nationalist everyone was in 2003.
Dude,
it was insane.
Did you see JD Vance go over to Europe?
He looked them in the eye and said, "You're the problem."
After he was introduced, and then he goes, "Look, this is going to be probably the last time you clap for me." And he went out. I was watching it. I was watching it. Here's a clip. I'll give you a little clip.
Like before they start clapping, and he goes, "I wouldn't." But okay.
Yeah. So he's in front of all the European leaders.
When I look at Europe today, it's sometimes not so clear what happened to some of the Cold War's winners. I look to Brussels, where EU commissars warn citizens that they intend to shut down social media during times of civil unrest. The moment they
He's saying it to their fucking faces.
Spot what they've judged to be, quote, hateful content. Or to this very country, where police have carried out raids against citizens suspected of posting anti-feminist comments online as part of, quote, combating misogyny on the internet.
They're raiding homes for anti-feminist stuff. He's calling a bitch fat.
Yeah, could you imagine how many times fucking Dick Masterson would have to have the hinges repaired on his door?
Are you kidding me? They would put him underneath Rikers.
Dick, he would just put up the beads from the 70s.
Sex beads.
They'd have him like Hannibal Lecter with the mask on. Again,
yeah, seriously. Fucking strapped to the chair.
Yeah.
Internet, a day of action. I look to Sweden, where 2 weeks ago the government convicted a Christian activist for participating in Koran burnings that resulted in his friend's murder. And as the judge...
Wait, what?
Yeah, whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like the guy like burned a Quran and then like
can I ask, are we doing anything about the murder?
Yeah, he got a like well, I don't know what like Sweden's Congressional Medal of Honor is, but it was basically
whatever their highest civilian decoration is.
Yeah, I think they call it a Schlukenglocken or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
no.
They're gonna have a ceremony like the end of Star Wars.
I actually have video. I actually have video of the police. Hold on, I think I found it. It's Sweden, right? Of the
yeah.
Okay, of the police officer. Give me 1 second.
Man, the Swedish justice system's confusing.
It's very confusing. Why are they cooking?
So you see, the man to burn the Quran, and the burn the Quran, and we come in with the gun, and we shoot the gun, and the man to burn the Quran.
Also, why did they have this like puppet when we were kids? Like, were the Swedes known as great chefs?
No, but they were known as notorious creeps. So the other thing that freaked me out about this Swedish chef wasn't there was I'm used to, but it was that it had human hands.
The human hands. Thank you.
The human hands of Swedish chef really fucked me up.
Well, I'm bothered by the fact that he's Swedish and he's not making shawarma.
No. Burst. I don't know if you know this. This character was made before that.
Oh,
that whole thing. Yeah.
I'm more concerned that he was making friends with the prawns that he's about to murder.
In his case,
they're called
chillingly
shrimp.
noted.
Okay, Virgie, we're in America.
They're called
shrimp.
prawns in Europe, dog. He called them prawns.
Yeah, cool. Where are we now?
In Europe?
Were you in Europe right now?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
In
I don't know. How would you even know? How would you even know?
Do you live in Europe or do you live in a town that has 500 wings?
Virgie.
I
answer the question, Virgie.
It's
How about this, Virgie? Let's be honest. Is it more or less than 10 wings in your area?
In your town, can I go into a store and buy a boogie board that has a pot leaf and a Confederate flag on it?
Mm-hmm.
You're not in Europe.
Do you
The old Kenny Powers boogie board?
Yeah, near where you are there shops that sell shirts that say things like, "I'm not a doctor, but I'll give it a look"?
They're called sun stations, and there's one on every fucking corner.
Okay,
of
cool,
the
cool.
ocean front.
Yeah, do you guys sell sleeveless shirts that say "Suns out, guns out"?
Yeah, do you have that? Uh-huh.
You know the funniest part is they lit local steal shit from there. Like they don't even care.
They should.
Well, because those are all money laundering schemes.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. You just walk in there and take shit, and like if you do it confidently enough, they're like, "Oh, he's from here. Nobody cares." Fucking.
As the judge in his case chillingly noted, Sweden's laws to
Wait, was it
supposedly-
chillingly like, is it, oh God, that's terrifying? Or was it like chillingly noted? Like, dude, I'm just saying it in a very chill way, dude. Like, you shouldn't be burning Korans, dude. Just like, it's not chill.
friends murder.
Did they say it in a Ryan Long sort of tone?
Yeah.
Are you guys burning Korans? Because it's not cool.
I love that. Like Sweden is the country. They're trying people for burning Qurans when like literally their only contribution to music was a genre of metal more known for burning churches than their good guitarist. Like fucking.
Oh my God, that's right. That's where all like the black death metal came out of.
Literally where black metal came from.
As the judge in his case chillingly noted, Sweden's laws to supposedly protect free expression do not, in fact, grant, and I'm quoting, a free pass to do or say anything without risking offending the group that holds that belief. And perhaps most concerningly, I look to our very dear friends, the United Kingdom, where the backslide away from conscience rights has placed the basic liberties of religious Britons in particular in the crosshairs. A little over 2 years ago, the British government charged.
Every time like he goes out there, we should just every time we do this, just start telling him we're gonna charge you tariffs and do whatever we want. We should be playing The Boys Are Back in Town, like in the background.
Adam Smith.
Every
Connor,
time I hear that song, I just think of Dennis and Mac trashing their apartment,
Me too.
throwing bottles around.
Yeah.
Why?
a 51-year-old physiotherapist and an Army veteran, with the heinous crime of standing 50 meters from an abortion clinic.
So this guy was standing 50 meters from an abortion clinic, but listen to this. This is a wild one.
And silently praying for 3 minutes.
That's it.
Not obstructing anyone, not interacting with
He never talked to anybody.
anyone.
Oh,
just
wow.
silently
Okay,
praying
because
on
I was
his own.
going to say, I have a tendency to find some of these protests obnoxious, but all he did was stand
He
there.
stood there. He didn't talk to anyone, hold any signs, say anything. He just stood there, quiet. Now listen.
That's wild.
Now listen how they knew that he was doing that.
And after British law enforcement spotted him and demanded to know what he was praying for,
Imagine that. Imagine somebody walking up to you and going, "Hey, what are you praying about?"
And you were like, world peace?
Well, hey, I'm watching you.
Wait a minute.
I'll allow it
Wait
for
a
now.
minute. Did the Nazis actually succeed in turning Europe into a fascist conglomerate?
Yeah, they did.
But check this out. No, but this gets better. This gets even better. Trust me. This gets more wild than you would imagine.
demanded to know what he was praying for. Adam replied simply, it was on behalf of the unborn son he and his former girlfriend had aborted years before.
So the guy has guilt because, him and his girlfriend are fine. He went there, silently prayed to himself.
Now, the officers were not moved. Adam was found guilty of breaking the government's new buffer zones law, which criminalizes silent prayer and other actions that could influence a person's decision within 200 meters of an abortion facility. He was sentenced
insane.
to pay thousands of pounds in legal costs to the prosecution.
But this last part.
Now, I wish I could say that this was a fluke, a one-off crazy example of a badly written law being enacted against a single person. But no, this last October, just a few months ago, the Scottish government began distributing letters to citizens whose houses lay within so-called safe access zones.
So people lived there before the abortion clinics were put there, right? Now they were put letters in all their houses that said this.
Warning them that even private prayer within their own homes may amount to breaking the law.
What?
Yep.
Wait.
Yep. Yep.
What?
That's a real thing. You could look it up. That's real. So
all you fucking Euros.
these homes were there obviously before abortion clinics. The abortion clinics go in. They make these new buffer zone laws, and people praying in their own house can get in trouble if by perchance they find out they're praying about abortion.
Remember, like, when we were growing up, just insufferable liberals always telling us just how enlightened and great Europe was?
Yeah. You're right. We're right. Oh, you filthy Americans, you fucking uncultured Americans, fuck off.
And you're like, yeah, that's cool. We have guns and air conditioning.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean?
You know,
guys can
you
get
know what?
fucked.
Thank you, Merch. We always bring up guns, but we should bring up air conditioning more often.
Really need to throw that. We really need to rub that in Europeans' faces.
Yeah, we have air conditioning. It's awesome.
See, when it gets to be 87 degrees out, we have this button in our house, and you push it, and it makes your house 70 degrees.
Oh,
To me, it's
so
like
great.
magic.
So
One of my favorite replies I do to like Euros on fucking 4chan is I just reply with a picture of a fucking AC unit and just say, "Does this confuse you?"
That's good. So, did you see G Prime? Did you see his comic, the RFK comic?
No.
Okay, he did this RFK comic, right? It's fucking hilarious. But instead of me reading it, Pessy did this. He took the comic and he voiced it. And here it is. Here you go.
Will you be my Valentine? I got you some candy hearts.
Wait, kids! Don't eat those! They contain red 40! I'll die! That can cause cancer! Exchange these healthy red peas instead!
That's fucking hilarious.
You fucking idiot, Pessy.
By the way, I love the RFK memes. Everyone's acting like he's going to become food Nazi.
He's not.
It's so fucking funny.
I know,
Like,
but
he's
I love
literally-
it. I love
But
it.
it's like, it's just become this meme that's taking on a life of its own, like, and bursting through walls like the Kool-Aid Man and just being like, no, have these beats. It's like, that's literally, he's not doing any of that. He's literally just wants things studied.
It's so fucking great. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. I posted the link for that in the chat. Okay, guys.
Dude, it
This
sucks,
is-
man. I actually think I do a pretty good RFK, but I am anywhere on Pessy's level.
No, Pessy.
The thing is, I can do the gravelly voice part. He does the cutting off
Yeah.
of the voice. I can't do that. That hurts
It
my
hurts.
Like I can't even do it. Like it's really funny the way he does that, like
a lot of
stalling out of the voice.
It's irritating how good he is at it.
So I do, because I have to do a better Homan. I'm always going to do a better Homan. I'll do a better Tom Homan any day of the week. We'll get rid of all these Mexicans. I swear to God, if I even see anybody eating Del Taco, you go to prison.
up! It's tearing my ears apart. This is awful.
Also, I told you I wanted to get a Big Mac. They didn't give me a Big Mac. I got double quarter pounder with cheese.
die. I want to die, folks.
And then every time in this sketch, I always just think, President Trump, Elon Musk online too.
Oh God, no.
He really did surround himself with a bunch of fucking dorks.
Oh man.
Like, thank God. I mean, they're doing good work.
No,
but
hey,
think
it's
about
fine.
it.
I'm glad there's dorks.
Trump is-
Good.
Like, Trump was not surrounded by this level of, like, nerds before. Like, now it's just, they're all dorks.
Numbers guys are my favorite because they're not swayed by any political bullshit or like the Jews, or they don't care about any of that. They care about how much should it cost and why
Yeah,
are we
have a
doing
bu-
it.
We have a bunch of 19-year-olds going in and talking to fucking people that have had 35 years of public service.
I love it.
And they're just sitting there with a clipboard going, uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh, just making them uncomfortable.
And then they do things like, ooh. And then you know that makes them nervous. You don't say anything, you just go, oh.
Yeah, exactly. They just,
Oh.
okay.
And then say things like, and every day? Okay. What is this birthday month thing you guys have been doing around the office? Can you explain what that is?
Oh my God, dude.
You know what I bet they're doing? I bet they're doing the read technique where they just ask them an open-ended question and stare at them for an hour as they get uncomfortable and have to continue answering.
That's what we need. We need a Jim Can't Swim series, but on like videotapes of these guys with government people.
Yes.
Like, watch how his sweaty palms are upended and extended outward, showing a lack of confidence in his statements.
So the NYC Comptroller Office discovered that $80 million in already authorized, allocated, and paid federal aid was wiped from the city's bank account. Let's see. What is he?
The federal government is now yoinking money back that was already given out.
Yoink.
I didn't even know you could do that.
This is highway robbery.
It's not robbery. What you taking it from us was robbery, you fucking prick. Why am I subsidizing New York for sucking?
This is the federal government having already allocated, authorized.
Oh, maybe you should sue Trump.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't spend money, or you've already spent money you don't have yet.
Yeah, seriously, you don't even have it.
Awarded.
Guys, it was allocated. Guys, it was allocated already, and authorized, and awarded. The 3 A's. What are we gonna do?
Well, Kamala Harris was supposed to win too. So.
Oh yeah. Well, here we are.
Oh, did somebody charge a sitting president with 34 felonies? Oh, did somebody?
Did you see that they stripped their security clearances? All the security are all fucking stripped. And oh my God, Merce, even better. So, you know how Mayor Adams, of course, now he's not only is he letting ICE into Rikers, which is fucking hilarious.
I believe you meant to say completely innocent Mayor Eric Adams.
I don't think, Mr. Mayor, we don't have to say that. You were never
completely exonerated and in the eyes of the court, completely pure and honest man, Eric Adams.
Never did a bad thing, Eric Adams. That's what they call me.
Oh fuck.
Well, check this out. It gets better. Mersh, every day it's like a dopamine rush, and I love it. Check this one out. You ready?
In New York, a dramatic set of resignations by top federal prosecutors after the Trump Justice Department ordered the criminal corruption case against Mayor Eric Adams be...
The federal prosecutors that were trying to pray...
They're so mad
they
they're
resigned.
fucking quitting.
They resigned.
That's hilarious.
Dropped. Laura Jarrett and Tom Witter joined...
What is it you say, Verse? I hate it for you.
Yeah, man, I hate it for you, dog. Hey, listen, I'm sure you're going to land on your feet, though.
Look, I know he's a lefty. I know he's a lefty Democrat, whatever, but can we give him credit for being ahead of the curve by calling out Biden for the fucking stuff? He's like, man, I really hope Trump wins.
All right, and Tom Witter joined me. Laura, what led to all this?
Well, Lester, we obtained this letter from the now former acting U.S. attorney, the top federal prosecutor in Manhattan, Danielle.
We're the top federal prosecutor in Manhattan.
First of all, Mexican Caitlin Collins, you calm down.
Yeah, seriously.
Sassoon, who reveals her office was prepared to seek additional charges against...
That's Caitlin Horchata.
Hey, Caitlin Horchata.
Adams, but says she recently attended a meeting with top DOJ brass where the mayor's lawyer suggested that Adams could help the Trump administration with immigration matters if his criminal charges were dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. What are you going to do about it, homo?
Now, she refused to go along with this.
Like Bo Burnham said, that's the way the world works.
Yes.
And multiple other prosecutors have now quit within DOJ. The Justice...
Oh, no, we don't have this bride. Fuck, guys, New York system's going to fall apart. We don't have any prosecutors. You weren't prosecuting stuff anyway.
No, they were. They were prosecuting Trump.
Okay, and his family.
I believe Giuliani, I believe they were going after too. Yeah, anybody in his family.
Department not commenting tonight, but the top DOJ official.
Oh God, no, not Prosecutor Brie Larson. What are we gonna do?
Who originally ordered the charges dropped, Emil Bovey, says here in this letter that Sassoon was insubordinate and has now put at least 2 other prosecutors involved on administrative leave.
Right.
Oh no. Oh, no.
You know what the best part is? They're resigning, so you can't even cry and say you fired him or anything.
Houndseeker, what do you think the first reaction was when Trump won? By whom?
Let me turn to Tom now. What are Adams and his lawyers saying about all this?
Right, Lester, well...
Jesus, Lester, that hairline. That's maybe time to go bald, bud.
Yeah, he's the real Black Biden.
The idea that there was
Lester Holt looks like a final transformation of Stephen A. Smith.
a quid pro quo is a, quote, total lie. And Adams says tonight that he did nothing wrong and suggested the charges against him were weaponization of the Justice Department, punishment for speaking out against former President
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Biden's immigration policies.
You know how much money they're going to pump in the primaries to try to get this fucker out when he runs again? The Democrats are going to fucking pump.
Oh, of course.
They're going to pump.
You know what's
money.
going to happen? Nothing. They're not going to beat him.
I don't think so either.
All he has to do
However,
is listen to Trump, and the city will improve.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Prosecutors recently disclosed that the investigation started before Adams was even elected mayor. Lester?
All right, Tom and Laura, thanks to you both. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, New Yorkers will reelect anybody when they're not getting like set on fire in subways and like
that's a good
raped
point.
and beaten. Like it's if you could just make the subway safe and the garbage not pile up too much, New Yorkers are pretty chill.
Oh my God. So Trump was in India.
Poor guy.
That's exactly what I said. I go, you know, he's not happy there, right? Like, there's no way that when Trump goes to India, he's like, yay, I'm in India.
I don't think anyone that goes to India is like, yay, I'm in India.
So check this out. This is Trump, the Indian media trying to ask Trump a question. Now, this is what I feel like. I feel like this every time I have to call like the bank or something on the weekends when you get the call center. Ready? Here you go.
Raising anti-India voice, calling about separation, terrorism activities in India. Do you think that should continue here in the U.S. as well?
You're going to have to go louder.
Hold on.
Mr. President.
A little louder and frankly, a little more English would be better.
Okay.
President, people in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Tahabur Rana to...
I can't understand a word he's saying.
Excuse me,
Guys.
Mr. Trumpings. Mr.
Guys, I'm
Trumpings, what are your thoughtings of the terrorisms in the Indias and the Americans?
I know this has been an overused phrase, and it's almost kind of cliche and cringe to say at this point, but we are so back.
That was so fucking funny. I don't know what he's saying. I have no idea.
That was almost as good as the time he did it to Biden. I think the Biden one was funnier, but this is still hilarious. Like when he's like, I don't even know what he said. Frankly, I don't even think he knows what he said.
I knew I should have brought Vivek with me to translate. Fuck, that was good. I mean, let me see it again.
People in India would be welcoming your decision to extradite Tahabur Rana to...
I can't understand a word he's saying.
He's so frustrated too. It's genuine frustrated. Like I can't understand what you're saying.
It rules.
I can't understand a word.
I can't understand a word. he's
That was
saying.
genuine frustration.
It's like I can't. So Pessy said it reminded him of this. Have you seen this, Mersh?
Oh, fucking! This is classic.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Mersh. Oh, Pessy, do you want to explain what the show is?
Okay, so this was a show on Indian TV where it's like people went through like a humiliation ritual, and they were like these like villains that were like these, like her, like this woman was one of the villains, and they'd come out and they'd just verbally berate these people to get a reaction, like the contestants.
Here you go.
So this is, it went wrong.
Bad hairdo convention ke liye aaye hain. What the f is it with this stupid sideburns of yours? Are you in some sort of a time capsule 60s mein pahunch gaye ho? What is it with those faces? What are you doing? What is that?
This wouldn't work on me. I would just get aroused.
Yeah, I would just be laughing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry I came.
What
guys don't have
there's faces? You're so pretty.
No, really, they can't talk.
Fabian, want to say something? No.
I feel like I'm watching. I feel like I'm watching Indians recreate the Ian Finance Leonardo Joni drama.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
What is this? Your stupid eyebrows. You are bisexual homo man. What about you, you balding stupid bitch?
Wow, that back and forth today was funny.
Dekh ke hi phat gayi.
Well, one side of it was.
Yeah. The one with the guy, the side with the guy.
Hey, who's funnier than Leonardo Joni?
Oh, except a bunch of gay dudes.
Except a bunch of gay dudes.
idiots.
Okay, just watch, Merce. This is good.
क्या है यार? These guys have no life in them. I'm telling you guys something, you'll have absolutely no reaction. Okay, I guess I'm done over here. Thanks, guys.
ईशा, I think तुम इन दोनों को अपना challenge क्यों नहीं दिखा देती?
There's not one word coming out of their mouth.
This gets crazy, I
The thing
promise.
is that we don't want to talk with you actually. That's
Why
the
don't you
point.
go and f*** off then?
You go.
Oh, I remember
How
this.
can you snap? How can you snap?
I remember this.
How can she snap?
I don't remember the build-up. I remember like somebody clipping this a long time ago. Just
Bastard.
He smacked the fuck out of her, dog.
She started it. She fucking started it.
That
yeah,
the
if,
partnership.
if anyone smacks me in the face, I will not hesitate to smack them in the face back.
But-
That is not. You can't let that stand.
Pessy, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it like against like she wasn't supposed to do that? Like she wasn't.
Yeah, she
supposed-
wasn't. She wasn't supposed to do that, and he wasn't supposed to do that, but they did that. And the funniest part is, she hit him first. He smacked her so hard that it just compelled the rest of the men in the room to surround him and beat him to death.
Dude, there's two things you will never do to me. You do not fucking slap me and do not spit on me. And if you do one of those two things, I will smack the fucking soul out of you.
You heard that? You heard that right, boys. He will tolerate a light tickling.
A little bit of tickling.
A little tickle's fine, but that's it. Light. It has to be
And
light.
spitting's fine if you're abroad and we're under certain controlled circumstances.
Right, we're correct. Yes. Right. Fair enough. Okay.
That the partnership and cooperation between India and the U.S.
Look at Trump does not want to be there, dude. Look at him. He does not want to be there, not even a little bit.
can shape a better world. Friends, the people of America
Dude, the
are
curtains behind
aware.
the flags were white like that morning.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And I bet, honestly though, I bet it fucking smells in there too. Even
Yeah.
though it's like the press conference
It's
room, probably
India.
still just smells. Everything smells.
Oh, I got some more good news.
All right. Well, the Trump administration has begun mass layoffs across several federal agencies. Sources say thousands of employees were fired yesterday from the Department of Education, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the Small Business Administration. More than 1,000 new employees were dismissed at the Department of Veterans Affairs.
Why? They were doing such a good job.
Yeah, seriously.
Every time I would talk to a veteran about the VA, all they would ever, and we have both between.
I get sick. Honestly, I get sick of veterans that constantly bragging about their.
Yeah,
VA
yeah. It's funny,
stop
Mersh. I
it.
was talking to our friend Mitch the other day. He was like, "Man, you know what I really love? Going to the VA. It's like super fun, you know."
Tell them to stop rubbing that in our faces.
Yeah,
with this
seriously.
millionaire healthcare.
Yeah, seriously, you're basic with your European free healthcare, your la-di-da VA healthcare.
Bullshit. They
It's
have no
horrendous.
wait times. They get their operations immediately. There's plenty
Immediately.
of people.
They're not
Remember
screamed
the-
at by
remember when the-
Jamaicans all day. No.
You remember when the VA gave like a dozen guys AIDS?
Yeah. And then they tell
Yeah,
food friends
actually-
and so on and so on.
And it wasn't even like in the field. It was like in America at a VA hospital. They did a blood transfusion and which guys got AIDS. Yeah, the VA sucks.
Yeah. Oh God, no. The VA. Oh, what are we gonna do without without the VA, dude? Bro, we need to fix that like ASAP, right?
Imagine making it out of the Navy without getting AIDS, and then you go to the VA and they give you AIDS.
You're like, thanks, boys.
Why don't they
Cool.
just why don't they just make the VA out of Travis Barker?
Two employees were dismissed at the Department of Veterans Affairs. The firings are impacting recent hires who joined the federal.
Oh God, it's just recent. First off, so not only are we firing 1,000 people, we're firing 1,000 people that haven't even been trained yet.
Workforce within the past 2 years.
We have been giving.
Should have taken the deal.
We have been giving how much was it, Virgie? Like was it $2 trillion to people that for Social Security to people that do not live in this country? It was something like that,
yeah,
right?
it was something around those lines. Yeah.
Trillion.
Get ready to fucking see a lot more people that should have taken the deal.
Yeah.
Because guess what? No more deal on the table. Now you're getting layoffs.
We did it, Reddit. We held the line.
All you had to do was reply with the word resign, and you'd be getting paid all the way through
Oh my
autumn.
You know what I haven't checked today? I haven't checked. There's a Reddit called R Fed News.
Mersh, somebody
Yeah,
sent
it was
me
the one where all the federal employees were like, "Oh, we're not going to quit. We're going to hold the line."
Somebody sent me a photo yesterday because we were talking about that limestone building where all the retirement papers are. You know, the limestone cave.
Yeah.
We have to go down in the elevator. Do you know how they get around and move the files around? They ride around on tricycles, like adult-sized tricycles with baskets. I'm not kidding you, dude. In 2025.
That sounds fun.
I know
get that job.
I know it's great. Now,
How do I make federal money just riding around in a fucking
Underground tricycle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a fucking underground limestone mine.
Yeah. Let's see here. Tom Morello's Mercedes Sharpton is saying Trump is holding Adam hostage by having conditions on dropping charges. Hey, Ditson, who charged him to begin with? Oh, that's right. Required Rumble username. I just want to use your love tonight, and I don't want to lose your love tonight. Like the song?
Yes.
Okay.
Social Observer accidentally donated that song last night on Nightwave instead of whatever the link he meant to send was. And now it's going to become an incredible... By the way, get ready on Daywave and ROTC to also get annoyed with references to that song.
That's great.
Mayor Eric Adams now approving ICE officials to operate at Rikers Island to assist the Correction Department's criminal investigations with a specific target on violent gangs. Either way, it's a big policy shift, and there's a lot of criticism. Good day's Briella Tomasetti joins us.
Why would you criticize having ICE in there to deport criminals that murder people? I'm just really trying to understand the problem here.
With the details, Briella, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Dan, good morning. This could be a really
Also, like, immigrants in Rikers should not be complaining. It's like, hey, you want to go home?
Yeah.
significant switch up. Mayor Adams meeting with Border Czar Tom
My cousin
Homan in
worked at
Lower
Rikers for like 20 years. That place lives up to its fucking reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Manhattan yesterday, where they talked about removing violent migrant gangs from New York City in a major policy shift. As you said, Adams then announced that, yeah, he would issue an executive order allowing ICE agents on Rikers Island.
Based.
For 2 decades, ICE agents were allowed to operate at Rikers until the city passed sanctuary city
Like,
laws.
hell yeah, what's up, Tom Holman, my brother from another mother?
Oh, God, here we go.
2014, banning officers from the jail complex. A provision in one of those laws permits Adams to issue that executive order so long as it's, quote, for purposes unrelated to the enforcement of civil immigration laws. And so the mayor seems to have found a loophole there, saying the order is necessary to get dangerous people off the streets.
It literally is, though.
It is. That's what the law's for.
Adams and Homan also discussed surging more NYPD detectives into federal task forces targeting gang violence and getting back some of the $80 million the Trump administration revoked for migrant housing.
There's that money. That $80 million from earlier, it was revoked for migrant housing. That guy didn't say that, though.
No.
In an interview on WABC Radio's Katz and Cosby, Adams made it clear he wants to work with the new administration. His comments, though, coming days after the Justice Department ordered federal prosecutors to drop the corruption charges against him.
Tom, I think you saw a lot of agitation, a lot of just concern about the implementation of policies around removing dangerous undocumented people from our city. It was a good talk, and we came away with some tangible...
Also, we're renaming the new World Trade Center the Trump Trade Center.
The Trump Center.
This is unrelated to anything that may have happened, and this is not quid pro quo.
We also renaming Fifth Avenue to President Donald Trump Boulevard.
Oh my God, you just fucking pointed to Royce.
Quid pro quo.
He got out of quid pro quo charges by doing a quid pro quo with Trump.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. Fucking based. Fucking based. Honestly, listen, here's the thing. When we came into this, we try to be super principled people, but in 4 years, they fucked us so hard. I'm all for this revenge stuff, guys. I mean, it feels awesome, and I love it, and it's probably bad for your soul, but whatever. But it's great. It's so funny seeing them go, wait, why are you doing the stuff we did to you? How dare you do the things we did to you? Who do you think you are?
Did you? I can't remember if we covered it, but did you see what DeSantis did with the Florida Highway Patrol?
Yeah. Go ahead, say it.
Let me read this headline.
This is good.
Governor Ron DeSantis gives Florida Highway Patrol authority to serve warrants, detain, arrest, interrogate, and fingerprint suspected undocumented immigrants.
Oh, what?
He basically made them like junior ICE agents.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh man, this is you're gonna love this. Hold on.
Sponsored by Democratic State Representatives Anita Somani, an OBGYN from Dublin, and Tristan Rader of Lakewood.
The whole entire point of this bill is to call out the hypocrisy of particularly the state legislature when they bring forward bills to regulate women's bodies.
Now, there are exceptions to the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception.
Okay, so they propose a law that bans men from ejaculating without intent of conception. $10,000 per ejaculation.
And members of the LGBTQ community.
Wait, members of the LGBTQ community are allowed to come without? Oh, I'm sorry. So they made this bill to try to shame men, but they knew gays were going to get mad and go, but what do you mean? We can't procreate. So they these lefties put a clause in the bill saying no, gay guys are allowed to fuck without procreate. They're trying to make this point on abortion, and I get it, but you guys are
can't goon. I can't goon. I can't goon.
Huh. Hey, joke's on you. I'm super into edging.
To the proposed law, which include sperm donation, contraception, and members of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, identify as a homo when I'm coming. Only when I'm coming.
They should have called this the Nautica Malone Act. That would have been fucking amazing.
Men face a maximum
They should pass it. I swear to God, I hope they pass this law.
$1,000.
Start passing ridiculous laws just to see what happens.
Fine after the third offense if they have sex with a woman without the intention of conceiving a child.
Men have the same rights no matter where they go in the country. Women have rights based on where they live.
That's retarded.
Honestly, you should literally be impeached and fired from government when you waste our time and money on shit like this.
It just misses the most basic biological facts and leans in towards middle school humor.
Austin Beigel with End Abortion Ohio calls the proposal disrespectful to the pro-life community and a waste of state resources.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, it is, though.
They have to review it when they file it. They're going to have to stick a legal team on it, wasting time on that and delaying other bills that are trying to be reviewed as well.
ABC6 asking viewers about the proposal in an online poll.
74% say it's a waste of time.
Of course. 26% said it's a good idea.
Okay, yeah, and the women with the septum piercings and pink hair don't count though. So 100% of people think it's a waste of time.
No, also look at how many votes.
230. Oh, God. I can put right now
a Twitter poll. Yeah.
No, forget that, Mersh. I could put a poll up on our locals.
True.
And it would get more votes. And that's just paywalled people. That's half of our paywall. Not even all the paywalled people.
Can I point something out?
Mm-hmm.
The person who took this screenshot for ABC News voted, and they voted for waste of time.
Oh my God, that's right.
God. Oh,
yeah, you have to vote for it to come up. You have to vote.
Catch.
You're right, Virtue. You're right. Virtue's right.
Good catch. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
That's good, man.
catch.
Good catch, yeah.
I love this timeline, dude. If you're not having fun, you're a fucking miserable prick, bro. This shit rules.
Just in Time donated $25. And guys, you got to make it so not just when I click, let me click pin. Now if I just click a comment, it goes up. I wanted to put this one up, so it's fine, but hey guys, not to derail the show, but my cousin 4-year-old daughter has cancer and just want to get this out, and prayers to anyone that can help. Here's the link. I post the links in there.
Dude.
Yeah, for sure,
Sorry,
man.
man.
Yeah, man, that sucks. So it should stay pinned in the chat, but yeah, man, feel free to post a link in there. All right, man? Yeah, absolutely.
That sucks your daughter has cancer. Mine's a Sagittarius.
That's not, first off, it's not his daughter.
Not what he meant.
It's not what he meant. And there's the GoFundMe link. There you go, buddy. Required Rumble username, new law, you can only shoot in a bitch's eye. Did you know that?
Sorry.
New law. Waste of time. All right, let's see. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh my God, I fucking, shut up, Chrome. Okay.
Federal immigration officials are in Minnesota this week, and WCCO has learned of at least 2 men who were detained in Rochester. David Schumann spoke with the owner of the restaurant where they worked.
This restaurant, Nupa, is closed after the owner tells me ICE detained 2 of his cooks right here in the parking
So you were paying illegal immigrants
lot on their way into work Wednesday morning.
Immigration was outside the restaurant waiting.
Ted Paese opened only his second Nupa location Thursday to put less strain on his staff.
You lose a couple employees and it really affects the operation of yours.
Okay, then hire people with Social Security cards. I mean, what do you
that's
want,
simple,
Doug?
right?
Buddy?
You can't find a fucking felon that could be a
Yeah.
line cook for you in your stupid restaurant.
Of your business.
He says the cooks were brothers who may have been working under false documentation.
Oh, I'm sure they provided false documentation.
Yeah, what was his name? DeChico?
DeChico, yes.
They're working, they're paying their taxes, paying their Social Security, Medicare.
How could
I
they
don't
be
think they
paying
were.
Social Security if they had a fake Social Security number? If the papers are fake, then they're not paying anything.
See, what was happening, Ted, was you were complicit in a crime.
And you kind of, yeah.
No
And you
criminal
dodged a
records
bullet,
that
and you're lucky that they're not coming after you.
we know of.
In response,
Hey, ho, ho. Stupid bitches have to go.
to the detainments and all immigration enforcement activities in the city, protesters braved
Hey, y'all need to lose some fucking weight.
Yeah, seriously. You know, I was telling her yesterday because and I'm sure you guys have noticed it too, like versus the 2016 or 2020 when Trump won or when Trump lost. This time, the media seems atrophied and defeated. Like nothing they do, like in 2020, everything they did worked.
They're kind of just going through the same motions, but with no passion.
Yeah, like it's like, but you know what I mean? Like nothing's working. Like they're trying everything, and everyone's like, "Yeah, no, shut up." Like nobody cares. They go, "Nah, man, I don't care. Shut up."
I mean, look at the turnouts for the protests. The only sizable one has literally been in Hispanic communities.
Hold
in,
on,
like,
hold on. They're
California.
all sizable ones, okay? I mean, look how fat these bitches are, Virgie.
Yeah, I mean,
you got
there's still
a good point.
Hispanics and women. Women still show up because they just have nothing better to do than complain.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you guys see
Sub-Zero-
that one? I think it was like over the weekend where it was like a bunch of high school students like protested, and then they immediately started fighting.
Yeah.
And beating each other with their Mexican flags.
Good.
wind chills downtown.
We're here and we're gathering to make sure that ICE knows they're not welcome.
We're here to gathering to make sure that ICE knows that I'm retarded.
This looks like some bizarro version of Riley where he's just a complete homo.
Jesus Christ. Biley.
Yeah.
Here
Ryan
and
here to go on a date with Laurel, who has.
Hello, I am Laurel, and I believe in women's reproduction rights, and immigrants are here to stay.
Me too.
Want to go eat penny? Bro, you're right, Mercer. People that are left are literally retarded. The people that are out there that are left are just fucking retards.
One time I held a bud. It bit me.
This guy is wearing a yellow vest. Buddy, you're on a sidewalk in the daytime.
Honestly, the greatest way this could end would be with him still getting hit by a car somehow
sir, yeah.
in broad daylight.
Being driven by an illegal immigrant?
Yes, that would be amazing.
This silver Dodge Charger just reforms like it's the fucking Wraith, and Charlie Sheen runs it down.
James Alex Field's car that you know they probably crushed into a cube. It just starts reforming itself like Christine.
Oh, fuck.
that ICE knows they're not welcome here.
Ryan Perez, listen, from Copeland, Minnesota. The girls there still aren't going to have sex with you.
Never have, never will.
And Rochester is a place of love and support.
Joke's
I
on
myself
you.
as
He's here for femboys.
Ooh, then he got real lucky.
He's like, joke's
got
on
before?
you. I fuck children. You're like, whoa.
Whoa!
Hey, hey. Yo!
Don't fuck the kids.
Don't fuck them.
Did you see what the
You
White
don't
House?
diddle kids. You don't diddle kids.
Did you see what the official at White House account posted?
I'm sure it's something fun.
I'm gonna put it up so we can see it together as a family. This is from the official at White House. Okay, at the White House. Roses are red, violets are blue. Come here illegally, and we'll deport you.
What a fucking
Bro, this
timeline.
This is Valentine's Day rules. Beat that, Hallmark.
Take that.
This year, Valentine's Day is for the boys.
It's for the fucking boys. You saw Elon reply to Ryan Long's Mark Zuckerberg video with a laugh react?
Did he? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ryan's never going to talk to us again, huh?
Nah.
No. I don't blame him.
That's such bullshit, because if we reached out to him at any point, he would respond.
Of course he would, immediately. We're such liars.
We begin with the backlash to the decision to strike transgender and queer references from the Stonewall website, which is run by the U.S. Park.
Yeah, they went to the Stonewall, the Stonewall Stonewall Mountain website, and they changed the references in the website from LGBTQ to just LGB.
Yeah, I heard that they've been shortening it again.
Services.
I didn't know on that website.
The trans flag is still flying outside the landmark civil rights.
Not for long.
Side of Manhattan. Now a show of solidarity is set to start. Allie Bauman joins us live with how the community there is coming together. Allie.
Well, Cindy, more than 50 years after the riots here at the Stonewall Inn, which sparked the gay liberation movement, people are now gathering.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, dude. I don't speak homo. I couldn't tell you. It's fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't know. They talk about gay history like we all know it, and we don't really know or care about gay history. Okay,
the last liberation campaign I cared about was Free the Nipple.
Yeah, exactly. We already had to learn about gay history when we learned about France. That's about it. That's where I stopped. Once the guys wearing powdered wigs and shit, I'm like, that's pretty gay, right? But after that, I don't really care. I don't give a shit about fucking Harvey Milk's other men. It doesn't matter to me, I don't fucking care. I don't care. When people like Elton John are being like, this is a little much, you guys have a fucking real bad PR problem, right?
Gathering behind me with the message that trans and queer people will not be pushed back into the shadows.
Yes, they will.
Want to watch it happen in real time?
The trans flag flying outside Manhattan's Stonewall Inn today, where people are now starting to gather and protest against the National Park Service removing the words trans and queer.
And the National Park Service is going to be an executive order that's going to come out that says all flags except the United States flags are not going to be allowed there. It's coming next, and you're going to take those flags down. You're going to take those flags down. And a couple of drag queens are going to have to take it down and fold it like an American flag when there's a dead soldier, because your movement is dead and everything you're doing is dumb. I fucking am so happy
people have had it with you. There's, as we've been predicting accurately going on several years now, there is what I've been calling gay fatigue. And there is now very much gay fatigue setting in. And we've had it. We're tired.
I thought
There's a lot of normal people who are just tired.
I thought gay fatigue is what the Navy wears.
From the Stonewall Monument website.
I love doing that because in the Air Force guys are like, yeah, bro, the Navy's gay.
Shortening LGBTQ to LGB.
That's right. Yes, because at the time he was 1960s. Almost everything living was a lesbian, gay, bisexual person was illegal. The Stonewall Uprising of January 20th, 1969, is a milestone quest for LGBT. Yes, because back then it was only lesbian, gays, and bi. So historically, that would be fucking correct. They weren't fighting for trannies or questioning or two-spirit unicorns. Fuck off. Nobody cares. The problem is when these are the people that you have out there, we don't care.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
Actually, that's what I would expect.
They, them, energy.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
What, Mersh? You want to hear it again?
No.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
read what
energy.
it says on the fucking screen. Me hyping up the non-binary Starbucks barista so they don't mess up my drink.
That's very
Okay, that's
funny.
very funny.
By the way, how much fucking attention does Zach Amico need?
This much.
Oh.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
Out of energy, and she just sits
She
down.
sits down, so fucking wind's breathing heavy. Oh fuck! The only energy you have is inertia. That's a smart joke.
Fucking Royce Mr. Science.
Yeah,
Lopez over
I'm
here.
basically Dennis Miller, dude. I'm basically
Yeah,
Dennis
bro.
Miller, dude.
It's like
Everyone says
Mr.
it.
Wizard, except like retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like if Bill Nye was like Cuban and not gay.
Let's see. One more.
Following breaking news out of Baltimore, a federal judge.
Mersh?
Nah.
Wakanda shrimp place would you take her to?
Nah.
She's
Does
dressed
he-
like she's wearing Ruby Rod's undershirt.
She's not bad looking, but that hair is. I don't like the Stephen A. Smith hairstyle.
What's wrong with her?
It's terrible.
What's your favorite Pokewomans?
Will grant a temporary restraining order blocking part of President Trump's executive orders on transgender issues. One of the executive orders.
She looked like she'd be a sassy, no-nonsense cop in like some sort of New York police show.
I was thinking lawyer, but okay.
Okay, lawyer, I can see
like
that.
like single mom attorney.
Right,
Trying to make it in a male-dominated world.
Yeah.
Coming to USA Network.
Directs federal
Call it Black
agencies
Suits.
Black Suits is good too.
to withhold funding.
Called Suit City. Thank you. I didn't know she was gonna like that one.
Holy shit, that's fucking funny.
Suit City, baby.
To medical providers and institutions that provide.
Why does my lawyer always look like she's about to go to black church? Like, why is she always dressed like that?
By the way, there's one of those like shitty suit stores by my house, like in the hood by the liquor store. And one of the funniest things is like, all right, so each window panel on the strip mall has a different like theme. Like it'll have a picture of a dude and a woman in a dress, and it'll be like weddings. And then the next window, it'll be like, whatever, birthday parties. And then there's a picture of a white dude, like the whitest of white guys you've ever seen in your life, like super Chad white model with blonde hair wearing a suit with cufflinks. And underneath it says quinceañeras. And I'm like, I feel like that's not the best model for like, there's like this 30-year-old good-looking white guy and he's going to a quinceañera.
I don't know, man. It makes sense if you go to Mexico.
Yeah, but white guys don't molest little Mexicans. Other Mexicans do.
That's true.
Provide gender affirming care to people under the.
She looks like a race swapped and gender swapped RoboCop took his helmet off.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Just the Alex
no.
Murphy when they
It's-
open the face mask.
It's Alexa Murphy.
The age of 19.
It'd be RoboCop, but it would still have like long nails. Like still like long manicured nails.
It's fucked up, man.
She looks like
Have
it
you seen
looks
it?
like the end of a ballpoint pen when you pick it up off a carpet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
White House correspondent Michelle
This
Sindor.
looks like Stephanie
Oh my
A.
God,
Smith.
she's evolving.
No, they're not the same person.
You
They're
sure?
not Pokemon. They're not Pokemon.
Okay.
Joins us now. So, Yamish, this news just came down a few minutes ago. Walk us through the judge's decision here and what the impact could be.
Temporary restraining order blocking part of Trump's transgender care order. Yeah, it's going to be overturned again. Every appeal he's going to win. You guys are fucked. You could block it for a little bit, but we're not going to cut kids' dicks off anymore. I'm sorry, but we're just not.
And I'm sorry that this is such a fucking hill to die on for you people. But
Yeah. Wait till you see what RFK does when he finds out what's in Lunchables. You guys are fucked.
they are really, really dying on the murdering babies and mutilating kids' genitals hill.
It's just such a weird hill to die on, though. Like, man, the Democrats, even when I was a kid, was a completely different party. Like, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
talking completely different.
You guys lost because Trump ran on, how great would it be, frankly, folks, if you could go on a subway and not be set on fire by a Venezuelan? How amazing that would be.
That's all it took. and everyone's
everybody
like,
else was like, but what about kids getting their dicks cut off? We need more of that.
And he's like, no, I don't think we do, though. JohnnyApple.com, promo code ROTC to buy some of the best stuff in the biz.
The world's greatest sponsor.
The world's greatest sponsor. They really are. They're the best. Promo code RDC. Buy all of their fine products. I mean, I probably have at least one, but 2 gummies every single day.
Oh, I thought you were literally going to say, I have at least one. Like, I thought you were going to say, like you possess. I possess up to 1 gummy.
I have up to 1 gummy on me at all times, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. You have to find it. It's my butthole. Johnny Apple.
He keeps a loose gummy in his pocket. It's like
Lucy.
lint is sticking to it.
I have
It's sticky.
I have Lucy's in my pocket. Do you want one?
Eating a
Like the girl
warm
on the
fucking
bus.
gummy with lint on it.
It's melted. It's melted into the change in my pocket.
He's like the
Sounds
girl
fun.
on the bus at the end of Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
That gives
Yeah, with
Rooney
the gummy
gummy.
worms. Gummy bears.
So, guys, second hour, we're heading over exclusively to Patreon and to Locals, locals.com, locals.revengeofthesist.com, or patreon.com/we're not sorry. It's right below this episode, anywhere you're watching it. $7 a month, you get the rest of this show. You get all of Wednesday's show, and you get our movie riffs. I figure we should probably do the movie riff next week, is what I'm thinking. Next Friday.
I'm down.
Next Friday? Okay, cool.
Doing Soul Plane, homie.
We are doing Soul Plane. So we're heading over right now exclusively to Patreon and to Rumble. Head over there now, guys.